My name is Ben. I've put together this training for electrical contractors to discuss rankings versus revenue for electrical contractors, right? So why SEO should focus on revenue and not rankings or traffic or anything like that. Let's get started. So when you hear search engine optimization or SEO, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For the electrical industry, you should be focused on revenue, not rankings or traffic or anything like that. So what good is ranking number one for a keyword that absolutely no one searches for? What good is getting thousands of website visits every single month if no one books your electrical services? Both of these things are the reason why I'm going to focus on revenue over rankings. And let's kind of get into that a little bit. I'm not saying that rankings and traffic aren't important, but they're the vehicles towards the end game, turning someone into a customer, basically getting someone to hand you over money in exchange for your services. Ranking number one on Google or driving website traffic doesn't reach that end game. They're vehicles to the end game, but you shouldn't be focusing on them when it comes to an SEO campaign. Depending on your specific service offerings, this is going to vary, but the goal at the end is to get paid for the electrical service you provide. Ranking number one on Google is often a draw card of cheap SEO services, but they typically rank you for worthless keywords, low competition that's super easy to rank for, but no one's searching for, or just misaligned content that, even though people come to the website, aren't going to convert into a paying customer. So if you've ever talked to an SEO agency or freelancer before and they made you promises of ranking number one in Google, this can be typically where their services end. So I've got an example here, 200 amp service upgrade panel, Los Angeles. Just as a total example. So this keyword has literally zero searches, people searching for, but you can tell that the website is actually optimized for this specific keyword. It's kind of worthless and it's leaving a lot of money on the table. So let's say that a keyword does bring traffic to a website. If your website isn't converting those leads, it kind of falls back on you, the owner, to close more deals. And the SEO agency is kind of going to wash their hands and be like, we got you the traffic, it's your problem now. So some keywords simply won't convert a user into a paying customer. It's just all about keyword intent. And if someone hasn't got the intent to buy, you're going to not make that sale. So this could be due to a poorly optimized website for specific keywords, important keywords that really drive business to your website, to your business, Targeting the right keywords for your location and core service pages is key to generating revenue when it comes from search results. We want to focus on ranking well for keywords that matter. This can be competitive and challenging because your competitors are focusing on similar keywords. That's why promises of ranking number one on Google, they're typically going to fall short, especially if they're cheap SEO services in a competitive area. There's no silver bullet. It does take time and effort and often money to start really seeing return on investment. So once we start talking about turning rankings and traffic into revenue, this is kind of like the conversion rate. We're looking to improve a conversion rate. So you take 1 out of every 1,000 people into a paying customer to 10 people into a paying customer. Much better conversion rate, and it's going to help grow your business much quicker when it comes to SEO and just revenue in general, right? So once you've got the rankings and traffic, it's time to analyze why your website isn't really converting or how to improve it, how to get basically more sales from the traffic you already have. Often testing small elements of your website can have a huge impact on the revenue your business generates through your website. So one example of this is to add powerful call to actions or CTAs on every page, such as a clickable phone number in the top right hand corner, above the fold. Basically ways for a user to contact you. This is a website that I found, just a random example that does it quite well. It's from Australia, but So you can see that the first screen that loads for a user has a really large number right in front and center. You've got a clickable phone number in the top right hand corner and a book online button as well. This could be improved a little bit, but the idea is there. They've got really visible call to actions and makes it really, really easy for a user to basically get in touch, which is the main thing, right? If a user can't get in touch with you, you're not going to close any deals. You're not going to make any sales from your website, from SEO. So make it really, really easy, make it obvious, and make it just, simple for someone to get in touch with you. So that's going to be the end of the training. But hopefully this kind of understands why we need to focus on revenue rather than rankings. It's a very important distinction to be made there. So if anyone's kind of promising you number one rankings, ask them how it's going to improve on revenue. If they don't have a clear answer, they're probably not the best agency freelancer to help you grow your electrical contracting business. If you're interested in exploring how SEO can help grow your business, I'm currently offering free consultations and audits for electrical contractors. You can just book your time slot in the Calendly link in the description of this YouTube video, or you can just reach out directly, and happy to answer any questions you might have. So thanks for watching and have a great day.